Good morning, students. Our today's chemistry topic is oxidation reduction reactions. In the previous lecture, we did the reactivity series or activity series. So, today we will study about oxidation and reduction reactions. Now, first of all, you have to know that what do you mean by redox reaction? So, first term is redox reaction. So, redox reaction is that in which reaction reduction and reduction and oxidations occur together or occur simultaneously. A redox come from the words RED, reduction, OX, oxidation. So it is the combination of oxidation and reduction reactions, or we can say when oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously, then that particular reaction is known as redox reaction. Here you can see oxidation of copper to copper oxide. So we are adding oxygen into it and a copper oxide is formed. So this is known as oxidation. Now I will explain you what is oxidation and what is reduction. So definition of oxidation is when we add oxygen to something, when we add oxygen into any element or compound, that means we are doing oxidation of that particular compound. So oxidation is the addition of oxygen, or on the another side you can say is the removal of hydrogen. So addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen is known as oxidation, and reduction is addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen, or removal of oxygen. You can say either hydrogen is added or oxygen is removed. That is known as reduction. So oxidation and reductions are there. So now a substance whose we are doing oxidation of we are doing oxidation of the substance, that particular substance is said to be oxidized. Like here, copper gains oxygen to form copper oxide, so we can say that copper is oxidized. Or a substance which is losing oxygen or adding hydrogen, we can say it as reduced. So in a particular reaction, you can say here, you can see CuO plus H2 gives you Cu plus H2O. Here you can easily see that oxygen from copper oxide goes away. It means copper oxide is losing its oxygen, so it means copper oxide is reduced. So it is being reduced, and hydrogen gets oxygen to form water. It means hydrogen is getting oxidized here. So here reduction occur and here oxidation occur. So these are very simple reactions. Or now you can see some more example, or the definitions is given that addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen is known as oxidation. You can see the examples. Nitrogen plus oxygen gives you nitrogen oxide, magnesium oxide, hydrogen sulfide plus oxygen, hydrogen water, then sulfur. HCl plus Mn2 gives you MnCl2, manganese chloride, water, and chlorine. So these are the some examples of oxidation. In the first two examples, oxygen is adding, and in the last two examples, oxygen is hydrogen is removed. So these are the examples of oxidation. And here in the next step, you can see reduction is the reaction in which involves addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. So there are example: hydrogen plus sulfur gives you hydrogen sulfide, chlorine plus hydrogen sulfide gives you HCl plus sulfur, zinc oxide plus carbon gives you zinc plus carbon monoxide. In the same way, copper oxide plus hydrogen gives you copper plus water. So you can see in these reactions, in the first two reactions there is the addition of hydrogen, and in the last two examples there is a removal of oxygen. So this is reduction is occurring here. So next one is oxidizing and reducing agent. So what are these agents, or how can you differentiate, or how can you say what are oxidizing agent and reducing agent? So I am taking the example, as you know, LIC agent. LIC agent is there. What is the work of an LIC agent? It covers the life insurance of other persons. It covers or it do the life insurance of other people. So same here for oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Oxidizing agents oxidize the other element or person. Oxidize the other, and reducing agent reduce the other element or compound. So for example, you can see here copper oxide plus hydrogen gives you copper plus water. So here what is going on, as you know, oxygen is going out from the copper and hydrogen is gaining the oxygen. So there is a reduction of copper oxide and oxidation of hydrogen. So here you can see, here you can say that copper oxide is providing its oxygen to water. It means CuO is providing its oxygen to hydrogen to oxidize it. So it means CuO here is an oxidizing agent. So copper oxide is a oxidizing agent. In this way you can say hydrogen is a reducing agent because it is reducing copper oxide into copper. It is taking oxygen from the copper oxide, and therefore in this way it acts as a reducing agent. In the other way, you can also remember the other way to remember these oxidizing agent and reducing agent. You can see, you just have to see which element is getting reduced or which element is getting oxidized. The substance which get oxidized is known as reducing agent, and the substance which get reduced is known as oxidizing agent. So the substance which is undergoing oxidation is known as reducing agent, and which undergoing reduction is known as oxidizing agent. They are directly opposite to each other. So this is the topic. Now the next topic is electronic concept of oxidation and reduction. So we will do the definition of oxidation and reduction. For electronic concept, you can see or you can learn the two terms. One is oil and second one is rig. OIL, oil, and RIG, rig. So what are the full form of these? Oil means oxidation is loss of electron and reduction is gain of electron. So oil means oxidation is loss of electron, rig means reduction is gain of electron. So whenever in a particular reaction there is a loss of electrons, so we can say that there is oxidation is occurring there, and if there is a gain of electron in any element, so we can say reduction is going on there. Here you can see some examples. Here Fe plus S gives you ferrous sulfide, and copper plus iodine gives you copper iodide. Here no oxygen, no hydrogen is removing, oxygen is adding or something else. So how can we find that which one is oxidized or which one is reduced? So by electronic concept, that is by seeing loss of electron, either there is a loss of electron or there is a reduction gain of electron. So in this particular example, iron plus sulfur gives you iron sulfide. As you know, when they are present in their elementary state, oxidation state is considered or written as 0. So here iron is present in its elementary states, we can say that oxidation state is 0, and for sulfur that is also 0. But here, as you know, sulfur contains negative 2 charge, so it means iron contain positive 2 charge. So here iron is going from 0 oxidation state to plus 2 oxidation state. It means it is losing electron, because by losing electron we acquire, or the element acquire positive charge. By losing electron it acquire charge, positive charge. So that's why we can say from iron to iron positive, loss of electron, it means oxidation is there. So you can see from sulfur to sulfur 2 negative, from 0 to 2 negative means sulfur is gaining electron, and gain of electron means reduction. So here reduction is occurring. So sulfur is reduced and iron is oxidized here. So this oxidizing agent and reducing agent on the basis of electronic concept, and effect of oxidation and reduction, that is corrosion, we will do in the next class. So that's all for today. If you have any kind of problem you can text me. So that's all for today. Thank you.